Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're learning JavaScript right now, you've probably watched many tutorials, written some code, and maybe even followed a few projects online. But at some point, many developers run into the same question. What projects should I actually build to become a better developer? And maybe even get a job one day? The truth is that watching tutorials alone is not enough. The fastest way to improve as a programmer is by building real projects. Projects force you to think, solve problems, debug errors, and understand how different pieces of code work together. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 JavaScript projects that can help you move from beginner to a more confident developer. These projects gradually increase in complexity, and each one teaches an important concept that is used in real web development. So, if you're learning JavaScript and want to build projects that actually improve your skills, keep watching. Let's start with the first project, which is a random color generator. This is one of the best beginner JavaScript projects because it teaches you how JavaScript interacts with the web page. In this project, you create a simple button. When the user clicks that button, JavaScript generates a random color and changes the background of the page. Even though this sounds simple, it introduces several important concepts. First, you learn about DOM manipulation. The DOM, or Document Object Model, represents the structure of a web page, and JavaScript allows us to change elements inside it. Second, you learn about event listeners. An event listener allows your program to react when something happens, such as when a user clicks a button. Third, you work with random number generation in JavaScript to create random colors. For example, JavaScript can generate a random hexadecimal color code like A3F29B and then apply that color to the background of the page. This project helps you understand the connection between HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which is the foundation of front-end web development. Even though it's a beginner project, it teaches the essential idea that JavaScript can control what happens on a web page. The second project is a digital clock. This project teaches you how to update the web page in real time using JavaScript. A digital clock displays the current time and updates every second. To do this, JavaScript uses something called the date object. The date object allows us to retrieve information such as the current hour, minute, and second. But getting the time once is not enough. The clock needs to update continuously. This is where another important concept comes in, called setInterval. SetInterval allows JavaScript to repeat a function after a specific amount of time. In the case of a digital clock, we run a function every 1 second to update the display. This project teaches several useful concepts, including working with time in JavaScript, updating elements on the page dynamically, and using timers to repeatedly execute code. Even though it is still considered a beginner project, it gives you a better understanding of how interactive web applications work. Many real websites update content dynamically, and this project introduces that idea in a simple and practical way. Now let's move to the third project, which is a Notes app. This project starts to feel more like a real application. In a Notes app, users can create notes, edit them, and delete them. But the most important feature is that the notes are saved so they don't disappear when the page refreshes. To achieve this, we use something called local storage. Local storage allows your browser to store small amounts of data directly on the user's computer. This means that even if the user refreshes the page or closes the browser, the notes will still be there when they return. Building a Notes app introduces you to a very important concept called CRUD operations. CRUD stands for Create, Read, Update, and Delete. These 4 operations form the foundation of most real applications. For example, social media apps create posts, read posts, update posts, and delete posts. When you build a Notes app, you are essentially practicing these same operations on a smaller scale. This project also teaches you how to dynamically generate elements on a web page using JavaScript. Instead of writing all the HTML manually, your JavaScript code creates new note elements whenever the user adds a new note. This is a very important skill in modern web development. The fourth project is a weather app. This is where things start to get more interesting because you begin working with APIs. An API, which stands for Application Programming Interface, allows one program to communicate with another. In the case of a weather app, your JavaScript application sends a request to a weather service and receives data in return. For example, the app might send a request asking for the weather in Nairobi, London, or New York. The weather service then responds with information such as temperature, humidity, wind speed, and weather conditions. Your JavaScript code then processes this data and displays it on the web page. Building a weather app teaches you how to work with asynchronous JavaScript. This means your program can request data from a server and continue running while waiting for the response. To achieve this, developers often use the Fetch API, which allows JavaScript to send HTTP requests and receive responses from external services. Learning how to work with APIs is extremely important because many modern applications rely on external services. For example, social media platforms use APIs, payment systems use APIs, and even mapping applications rely on APIs. So by building a weather app, you are practicing a skill that is used in many real-world projects. The fifth and final project is a portfolio website. This is arguably the most important project you can build as a developer. A portfolio website is your personal space on the internet where you showcase your work and skills. It usually includes sections such as an introduction about yourself, a list of your projects, the technologies you know, and a way for people to contact you. You can also include links to your GitHub profile so that people can see the code you have written. For many developers, a portfolio website becomes the first impression that employers or clients have of them. Instead of simply saying that you know JavaScript, you can show real projects that demonstrate your skills. A good portfolio website doesn't have to be extremely complicated. What matters most is that it is clean, organized, and clearly shows the projects you have built. You can even add small interactive elements using JavaScript, such as animations, project filters, or contact forms. When someone visits your portfolio and sees multiple working projects, it shows that you are serious about learning and building software. So those are 5 JavaScript projects that can help you become a better developer. We started with a random color generator to understand DOM manipulation and event listeners. Then, we built a digital clock to learn about timers and real-time updates. Next, we explored a notes app to practice CRUD operations and local storage. After that, we built a weather app to work with APIs and asynchronous JavaScript. And finally, we talked about creating a portfolio website to showcase your work to the world. If you're currently learning JavaScript, I highly recommend trying to build these projects yourself instead of just watching tutorials. Building projects will challenge you, help you discover new problems to solve, and ultimately make you a much stronger developer. And if you'd like to see tutorials where we build some of these projects step by step, make sure to subscribe to the channel because I post coding tutorials regularly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.